Okay, so a couple things, right? Not the sexiest daily close of all time. We can all agree on that. This is kind of gross on the 12 hour. It doesn't look any better. Looks even worse on the 12 hour, if anything. But um, a couple things to consider if you want to remain bullish. I would like to remain bullish. So, a couple things that I'm deluding myself into believing are the following boxes that are made of nothing but uh, hopes and dreams and fairy dust. So you have this consolidation period on the 12 hour. It looks like an order block, but really it was just a long consolidation period before price broke market structure to the upside. This is going to come out as red, but we're going to actually make it green. Okay, I hope that's green. And so market structure break, you had deeper than you would have imagined retest because maybe you would have thought that the bleed would stop right here, but it's fine. It just came into, by the way, this big box is just a very, very ancient, uh, as you can see, 3-day order block. Sorry. What? Weekly order block. My bad. Uh, Not gonna record over because of that mistake. As I was saying, so big weekly order block. We came right into the midpoint of it. That was the bottom at 103. Now we're looking for reasons to continue being bullish, right? So we got another bullish market structure break today on the 4 hour, right? Why are the letters gone, right? Gotta have the letters, otherwise, what am I even talking about? So, um, okay, so another bullish market structure break from earlier today, and then just a complete retrace after tag in the daily order block. So again, a lot going on. Both sides of, you know, the books, if you would, have a good argument to be made, right? We tagged high time frame um, bearish order block. So that's another reason for us to maybe leg down below 100K. But on the low time frame, you see really nice staircase pattern, right? This is literally what we're seeing right now. So actually, it looks even better than that. I think it really looks more like this, right? And then we had one of these. So it's funny because I just drew the same thing twice. But uh, anyway, I think this could go as deep as here into this little area of I want to say 106.5. 106.5 you'd want to see hold, right? This could also take out this low at 106, but I think 4 hour order block during bullish price action. I still refuse to believe that this is bearish price action, even though yes, the daily and the 12 hour look absolutely terrible, right? Just the same way that what's a good example of this? I think a good example was right here, right? This looked so good. Do you remember this is when Trump announced Sunday. This is when Trump announced the crypto strategic reserve. I can't say that really fast, I don't think. And so we came right into basically an underside retest of this entire consolidation period before we broke down. Everybody got super excited here, right? I remember, the feed that day. Oh, wow, crypto strategic reserve. There's going to be so many coins, so many more ETFs. This is the beginning of a new thing. We bottomed. Let's go. And then we just fully retraced the pump the following day. So the same exact thing. How the 4 hour looked so freaking good. Now, obviously, we're talking daily on the example that I used, but still, on the lower time frame, that's where I'm sure you guys watch fucking Main's video. It's gonna sound like I'm, quoting him, but he said himself, and it's true for every single time frame. The bottom is put in on a very, very low time frame. Most of us don't trade the 1 minute, the 5 minute, but that's where reversals really happen, right? So, anyway, this is becoming way too philosophical, theoretical, whatever the fuck. I want to see this 4 hour order block hold. Will it? Will it not? I'm not sure. I don't put too much weight into trusting 4 hour charts. I usually trade off the 12 hour slash daily, but um, you got to be a little bit more. You know, as you can see, it's much harder. It's been a lot more difficult for people to hold swing positions. The market's been choppy. I don't like using that word, but like September was a really good month. I was holding my average hold time was 8 to 9 days. It was 8.5 days, like average hold time of a single position. Now you can't really do that. You can kind of hold your position for maybe 8 hours, maybe less. This was a four. Like if you opened a long here, and then you closed it, 12 hours later, you round tripped and lost some money. It's insane. So, got to be more, adaptable in this market. This video is actually becoming way longer than I wanted to, as it normally does. But anyway, I think this area should probably hold, because I still think, uh, just from a technical level, I really like an underside retest at the very least of the original point of breakdown before we get a larger sell-off into the 90Ks. If we get those. I'm also not in the camp of we're going to 90K. I still don't see a big reason to believe that. But, I also see the argument as to why with the tag that we made today, it's brutal. Like on the 5 minute, this looks insane. It was just immediate sell-off. And you see what I mean, by the way? On the 5 minute, you had a sweep, and that was your short. That's it. This shit on the 1 minute looks exactly the same, right? Yeah, you have your sweep. Was there even a close? Just barely, right? Just barely broke market structure. Um, and then, I guess clean on the 5 minute. But who the fuck trades these, who trades the 5 minute? If you trade the 5 minute, you're a beast, dude. I don't even know what to say. That's insane. Your brain works on a fucking level that I can't even comprehend yet. Anyway, this was supposed to be 2 minutes. Bye.